Radio check, radio check. Okay, that was a little quiet, but I think I heard myself there. Yep. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, okay, we are live. Hello everybody. How are you all doing today on this beautiful rainy Friday? Well, it's still the morning for me, but it's the same weather as it is on the track. It's cloudy, it's raining, it's it's muggy, but it's good. It's good to be back, and welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel, and welcome to the Imola Grand Prix. So today we are going to have the qualifying session for the race. How are you all doing today? Tell me know. I am interested in. Um, so yeah, practice one was a soaked session. We didn't see much running, but passes seem to be very fucking quick. That is a good thing for the Haas. Okay, this froze for me. Um, let's see if we can get it back up to. There we go. Okay, and it was again. Shit. All right. Um, perhaps I should do this. Okay, it's going much better now. Yeah, so I think that fixed the problem. So yeah, how are you all doing today? No one answered. Is the voice cutting out? Pretty good. How about yourself? I'm doing quite okay. I mean, I have accepted that my channel is dead now. Okay. Yeah, it's not cutting out for me. So yeah, I have accepted that my YouTube channel is pretty much dead. So that's how my week is going. I have some interesting prospects though, lined up. So we'll see about that in the coming weeks. But yeah, it was a tough decision to make. But it had to be done. It was a matter of time, and yeah, it had to be done. So wait, the quali starts right soon or an hour after? The quali starts in 10 minutes. F1 used to be showed on Star Sports, but now not, only Formula 3. Depends on your country and the contract in player. Um Voice cutting out a bit. Let me see. Is it really cutting out? Hello, hello, hello. Let me do another radio check. It's a bit of a delay, so I'm not hearing everything live here. Okay. I mean, on my end, it's fine. On my end, it's fine. So, oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My bad. Hi, my name is Ryan from the Ryan F1 YouTube channel, and I'll be a commentator for today, as always, pretty much, as every other Formula One weekend. And yeah, if you're new here, hi, welcome. I hope you have a good time here. I know I will, because it's fun, because it's Formula One. So yeah, it sounds good. So in practice, we had some surprises, some issues there inside the teams. We've had, well, the Aston Martin Play School Formula One team. Yeah, they were arguing whether to come in, to stay out on the radio, a lot through through free practice, and yeah, Aston Martin don't look good. In other news, Hamilton was pretty much last in FP1. Uh, So it's not a good look for the Mercedes team. But then again, we only saw FP1, so there's always another chance now. Qualifying, then it's sprint qualifying, and then it's the actual race. So we still have a lot to go through. Looks like the Ferrari is quick, same as every other weekend pretty much. But yeah, a refresher, just if in case you guys didn't know how sprint qualifying works. So qualifying is on Friday and will determine the F1 sprint qualifying grid. So the top 8 drivers earn points, with 8 for P1 and 1 for P8. No point for fastest lap. And then we have the sprint race will be tomorrow with a 100-kilometer dash. It's around 25 to 30 minutes. In this case, will be 21 laps since we are at Imola. And then, yeah, the grid gets set by the qualifying here on Saturday. And yeah, there are no mandatory pit stops on the sprint race. That race decides the starting positions for the race on Sunday, which will be same as usual every other race. Qualifying is in 7 minutes, right? Let me just check because I want to make sure. How long until qualifying? Yeah, so 6 minutes 44 seconds. That is good. Yeah, so we got a weekend off last week. It was good to regroup, to get into the group once again, and now to be back here on Formula One. So yeah, it's good to take a weekend off sometimes. I mean, we are not gonna get many weekends off this year. There's gonna be a lot of double and triple headers, a lot. So if you guys can remember a time when Formula One was every other week, and we used to miss Formula One every single week that we didn't have it. Now we have it. Be careful what you wish for because it might just come true. I mean, I think we all needed this 1 week break here, and it's done us all good. So it's good to be back. It's good to be at Imola, also a great track. But it's also good to know when to rest sometimes. It's also good to know when to take a minute to look at the calendar, to take a breather from the races, and to regroup, to come back stronger. Hello, hi, I'm back. Hello, Jennifer. Yeah, Sainz will get some new components, a new gearbox, and a new internal combustion engine. So that is going to be not penalties incoming, because I don't think Ferrari have changed any parts pretty much on their cars in the past few races. But it's good to know. So we can expect some good performance out of that Ferrari. And also, it's good to remember who the Rainmaster is, and that is Carlos Sainz. So that is also something to take into into account. He's really good in the rain, and that Ferrari is just looking incredibly fast. And this is perhaps going to be a wet qualifying session. So who knows? We might get a pole position. Well, not pole position. Actually, I think they changed the name this year, but a P1 for Carlos. Let's hope that he can translate that into a race win later that weekend. I think we would all love to see that. And just like that, qualifying is about to start. Hi, Ryan. Hi, did you know? 5 minutes left until qualifying. Yes, indeed. 5 minutes left to go. Oh, Will Buxton. No, let me switch to the other fee. There we go. I'd rather get crafty. um, yeah, I'm listening to Afon TV at the same time that I'm talking to you guys, so I can give you guys all the information. So round 4 here in Italy, the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Edino Ferrari. We have 58 laps on Sunday, of course. This track has a top speed of 300 kilometers an hour, an elevation change of 34 meters, and 19 corners across the length of this track. For this weekend, the tire compounds that we will have are the medium compounds. So the C4, the C3, and the C2 compounds. The C2 being the hardest and the C4 being the softest for this weekend. The track is wet, very wet. So let's hope that we get started on time, that we don't get any delays on the qualifying session, because it's Friday and people gotta do stuff. I gotta do stuff. And yeah, I guess you all do as well. 12 degrees is the temperature with 15-degree track temperature. Humidity is 83% seen as it is raining. And is it raining too heavily? No, I think it's stopped actually raining now, or it's raining very, very mildly. But it's quite yeah, it's fine now. It's not raining. People are shown in the grandstands with no umbrellas, and most people are taking their hats off. So yeah, it stopped raining, luckily. Formula 3 had a wet session just now, but it's good to know that it is it is dry. Well, not the track, but the weather. So we will get going here. There's a lot of Ferrari fans here, seeing as this is Ferrari's first home race this year. The other one being, of course, the Autodromo Internazionale Monza. But yeah, this is the qualifying session, same as every other qualifying session. It's gloomy but not raining, pretty much, yes. And in 2 minutes, we will get going with qualifying. The track, we are just seeing the start-finish straight, which is starting to develop a dry line. So it stopped raining a while ago, it seems. And all the running of the Formula 3 cars helped dry the circuit down a little bit. But yeah, the championship leaders, Ferrari. This is really weird. I mean, it's still very early on in the season, and that's why I think we don't quite know what the whole scenario is going to look like throughout the whole season. It was the same last year. I remember when the season first started, I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what's going on. We still don't know who's going to win, who's going to do this, who's going to do that. And then by the end of the year, if you didn't have a position in which of the two drivers you were supporting, you pretty much didn't know what was going on in the sport. So I know it's going to develop, and we're going to get a real championship fight in a few races time, hopefully. But yeah, just as of now, we are having a lot of reliability issues throughout the whole grid, from the back markers to the front of the gridders. Yeah, that's a word. Is the map working? I don't know yet. The race hasn't, the qualifying hasn't started, but yeah, Leclerc is pretty much doubling the points of P2 in the drivers championship standings, with the bad reliability of the Red Bull, who had to retire twice already from this race. The Red Bull of Max Verstappen, who is the closest championship contender here to Charles Leclerc, apart from his teammate Carlos Sainz. So yeah, running is already underway. We are seeing some cars on the track. The two Mercedes and the two Haases are already out on the circuit. AlphaTauris are also coming out on the circuit, as we are now looking at Checo Perez, who is still on the pit box, driver number 11, fourth in the championship right now, who has fitted the, I am going to say, yeah, we cannot see the tires. We don't know. I bet it's the, It's the Inters though. I'm betting they're going to do a lap or so on the Inters to see how the track has dried up and stuff, and then come back in and see if they fit some dry weather tires. If they are out, and you, we are on board with the Alfa Romeo there. It's already on the soft compound tire, so that is the C4. So for compound for the Alfa Romeo, as he is on dry track. Pretty fine out here, says Hamilton, as they are probably going to come in with the dry compound tires. As the stream froze again. There we go. Bottas is right behind them, and those wheels on the Alfa Romeo look really cool. The rims, the painted rims. I don't know why many teams have gone with black rims and nothing added to the covers. They look really cool, and they don't really add um any problems, let's say. So Latifi right is P1. Yeah, it's very dry. Yeah, the dry line is really there. There's a few corners where the dry line is maybe lacking a bit, perhaps. But as of now, Hamilton has the purple first sector. As it just gets stolen away. Yeah, he's not really pushing, I think. We just saw an Alpine there, as Norris, Magnussen, Albon, Leclerc, and Sainz are the only people left on the pit box. So 5 people are only left in the pit box. The other ones are all out on track. Oh, and also before I forget, we have a new logo here on the stream. That's the Planet F1 logo. So check the latest Formula One news on Planet F1. They're just a bunch of really cool people, have a lot of passion about the sport, and yeah, it would be good to give them a hand. So that is Planet F1. Heavy sparking on Mercedes' underfloor. Yes, indeed. Hamilton just became the first driver to set a time with Russell behind him. 128, a 127.2 for Hamilton, and Joe puts his time right in between the two Mercedes there with a Bottas going in front of his a teammate. Uh, Bottas in front of Joe for 1, 2, and 3, and 4, the only 4 drivers who have set times so far. I'm betting also that they are going to be coming in, at least the two Mercedes, since they are going to be fitting the dry weather compounds that every other team is running now. Yeah, so that is Ocon, who is improving on the time set by Hamilton, as Vettel and Stroll top the timing sheets. Yeah, that means that the dry tire is the one to go for if the Aston Martins are in P1 and P2. And that also means track evolution is a really big factor here as the dry line develops throughout the session, the 3 sessions here of qualifying for today. That was a very bad way for Ocon to take the chicane there, as he went very wide and lost a ton of time. Verstappen goes second fastest, as Perez goes fourth fastest. Those two are both in the intermediate compound tires. So yeah, that once again just shows us the soft is the way to go. Aston Martin comeback, no way. Bottas improves to P2 on his time, as Ocon, yeah, with that very bad sector 2 had a ninth time, time for ninth fastest, almost 5 seconds adrift from the current P1 time, which is a 1:23.419. Oh, there's a fire on the back of Alex Albon's car. The brake is on fire, starting to throw some bits of carbon out there. Yeah, they need to put that out immediately. Oh, and it exploded. Yeah, we're gonna get a red flag for that there. Yeah, and that is a puncture as well. Red flag, of course. As Alex Albon comes to, yeah, that is the end of qualifying for him. I think the car is just completely destroyed. The brake is gone. The brake pad is gone. The tire is flat. And I think the suspension arm may have suffered some heavy damage as well. They're not supposed to withstand explosions, those. So yeah, blew up. Red flag. Williams has brought the red flag once again. What a surprise there. But yeah, that is going to be the first red flag of the session. Let's hope there's not any other red flags. But yeah, only 10 times set so far. Stroll, Bottas, Verstappen, Alonso, Vettel, Perez, Hamilton, Zhou, Russell, and Ocon. Yeah, so it's going to be a short red flag. They just need to clear the track up. It's going to be a few minutes. There's no car recovery needed. There's just a bunch of sweeping. And that's pretty much it. Albon's been on fire recently. Yeah, he's on fire, dude. Um, but yeah, other than that, it's pretty smooth sailing for everyone who's coming into the pits. Let's see if there's a way for us to get a better look at the track conditions. Let me go on board with Russell Vettel. Let's see if Vettel is across the. Okay, it's coming in. Russell. Yeah, he's already coming as well. All right, so everyone's in. There's no way for me to take a better look at the track unless they show it. But I wanted to see the sweeping efforts. But yeah, we are now seeing a replay that happened. The brake was on fire. Bits started falling out of the car, and then it suddenly kaboom exploded. Yep, it was a pretty violent explosion that separated the rim from the tire. It was a pretty decent explosion that's debris all over the track. Track dry? No, yeah, it's a little bit dry. It's starting to dry out. We are starting to see a dry line develop, but it's still not fully dried up. The drivers though are probably going to go on the soft compound, since that is pretty much the way to go. It's much better for much better than the intermediate for timings. And yeah, we are just seeing the brake cooling vents just completely blown up on the side with no brake disc in sight whatsoever. So yeah, that is perhaps going to be Alex Albon's qualifying effort done and dusted, unless they can get it for next 15 minutes pretty much, which is unlikely to say the least. Albon crashed? No, his duct blew up. Yeah, we are seeing a lot of sweeping being done right now. Lance Stroll currently is on one on the qualifying session. That is very weird. Very weird. And as I'm hungry, I need a little chocolate here, very small chocolate, just to keep my mind off of food for a little bit. Sound is weird, yeah. People are saying that the sound is weird. Every time I go and check, it sounds fine. So I honestly don't know. Sub the session for Stroll P1. Yeah. Leclerc, Sainz, Schumacher, Albon, and Tsunoda are out of qualifying. I'm kidding, by the way. They're not out of qualifying. Ferrari hasn't set a quick lap yet. Ferrari hasn't set a lap yet. Period. From Ricardo down, from Ocon down, no one has set a lap time yet. Just FYI. Are you hungry? Of course I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. Well, it's not cutting out now. All good. Good. Yeah, I think there's a bit more lag than it usually is on your guys' end. I don't know why, but yeah, we're just seeing now a tractor go in reverse on the track. Is it sweeping? Let's hope it's sweeping. Alpine top 5. I mean, it's still very early days in qualifying. Still a lot to go. Let me just check the connections here on the cable for the microphone to see if everything is fine as it should be. Hold on. Okay, reconnected, should be better now. Now it seems okay, I've been told. Yeah, I honestly don't know what's going on. I haven't moved my setup, so it should be the same as always. But yeah, green flag is now out again any second now. No longer we have the red flag banner. And so yeah, we are going to get going with qualifying again in just a few seconds by the looks of it. What wrong with the red flag? What happened? I think you mean Alex Albon's brake duct blew. Well, not the brake duct, the brake disc blew up because it was on fire for many meters. But let's hope that was a done and dusted issue and that it's not going to happen again, and that we will get going with qualifying because I want to see some cars around the track. This is the first time that we are seeing cars in a semi-wet session. Well, actually practice one was actually wet, so we saw the cars going around the track for the first time on something other than dry ground, so that is good. That is the first time that the teams could get some information on what the behavior of the cars is on wet weather. So the session will resume in just a few minutes. So in 3 minutes, session will resume in 3 minutes. What happened to Ferrari? Nothing happened to Ferrari. Sorry, why the red flag? Alex Albon's brake blew up. Oh, look, a bot. Yep, both bots are already gone. Sorry. Yeah, don't click any links, dudes. Hey, Nico Rosberg. Hey, there we go. Yeah. Let me hear what he has to say. Yeah, 1 minute until session resumes, guys. 1 minute. What's your prediction for teams out in Q1? It's gonna be Williams. It's gonna be Aston Martin, and perhaps under some flukes or something like that, we see a Mercedes. I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. And the stream locked up again. Yep, stream locked up. Let me see if I can make this better. Close some extra stuff. I think that is good. It is not good. Okay, perhaps that's better. And let me close up as well. Oh, why? I don't know why it blocks up. Some starts buffering and even if video quality is low, it still continues to lag. I don't know why, honestly, but yeah, let's hope that it gets now that I closed everything other than the stream. Seemed to do the trick last time. And yeah, now we are seeing some cars on track again. I think that was Alonso first. Latifi, one of the Ferraris, the other of the Ferraris, so that is Leclerc in front, Sainz on back, I think. Yes, indeed. Ocon is out there with Stroll right behind, so the two very close pros are hanging out with each other now in qualifying. But yeah, 11 minutes left to go to this session. Only 10 cars have set time so far. Those being Stroll, Bottas, Verstappen, Alonso, Vettel, Perez, Hamilton, Zhou, Russell, and Ocon. The other 10 cars we haven't seen anything from yet. Wait, why aren't they on inters? Because the track developed a dry line. Let me lower the volume now. Yeah, I think we are good for the buffering issues. Full dry conditions. I don't know if full dry conditions, but if they don't stray off the dry line, I think they are good for the dry weather compounds. How many laps in the Imola Grand Prix? We will have 52 laps, if I'm not mistaken. And we are about to see the Ferraris start their fast laps. Also one of the Astons and one of the Alpha Tauris. Are my eyes glitching or what? Stroll P1. Yes. We haven't seen any competitive times being set pretty much so far, so we'll have to wait and see. I honestly do not believe that Aston Martin can be that high up. Sainz with a 727 second gap. What? Oh, okay, on the back, yeah. Stroll being going easy this whole time. Yeah, we're gonna see the real Stroll now. Hopefully George Russell doesn't try to overtake Bottas on the outside again. I mean, by the look of the two teams, that might actually be the case. My boy Russell really got shafted with the move to Mercedes. Really did. But oh well, that was Toto Wolff's doing. He'll have to atone for his mistakes. Yeah, Vettel sets the new fastest lap, by the way, as Stroll sets a purple second sector. That's insane. Zhou goes fifth fastest. What's going on with Aston Martin, guys? Gets strolled. Leclerc goes fourth fastest. Only can manage fourth as Stroll goes across the line fastest. Over half a second clear. What the fuck? Is this a simulation? Is Gasly goes P9? Is this a simulation? Tsunoda goes P5. Bottas improves up into P2. Do Aston Martin have an upgrade package now? Everybody, peel the paint. Is the red underneath the green paint? Hamilton P5 right now. Oh, Alonso goes P1, Russell P3, Alonso P1, Russell P3, Ricardo P2. So as I said, guys, it's a very track evolution heavy race track right now with the conditions. Verstappen P2, Ocon P4, Perez P8, I think that was. There's a lot of changing positions every second. Norris P1, 1/10 faster than Alonso. Sainz is going for the fastest lap with first and second purple sectors, with Zhou going P4 right now. Let's see, Ferrari coming across the line, and of course that is going to be a second faster than the rest of the field. With Leclerc going P2, a second faster. That was Carlos Sainz's time from Alonso's on P4. Yeah, that's an insane gap. Gasly up into P10. Tsunoda up into P6. Bottas P6 as well. And yeah, we now see the Astons start to drop down the pack. P11 for Kevin Magnussen. Let's see, Mick Schumacher, we are on board with him. Are we going to see? Yeah, he went really wide and ruined the lap. Pretty much, and now he's gonna go for another one. He had a big lockup on the front right tire, right in front of Fernando Alonso, by the way. But yeah, we have 6 minutes left to go. He is through as of now, but Vettel, who is on P17, is improving on his time on the final corner. He is right now, and across the line, he goes P6. P6 for Vettel. Yeah, as I said, very heavy on the track evolution this race. Let's see, Lewis Hamilton right now on P18. Russell is on P16, both on new fast laps, improving on the first sector times at least. Oh, that was a close call between Alonso and Hamilton. I think that was Alonso, or was that Ocon? No, that was Ocon. But yeah, he's fine. Stroll improves up into P5. Hamilton is already half a second faster than his previous time, than Gasly's time. Russell is as well. Ricardo is also improving on his time, not as much though. And let's see what happens when they come across the line. Hamilton, P7 for him. Russell across the line any second now. P7 for him instead of Hamilton. He goes faster. And Ricardo in front of his teammate P4, with Perez improving up to P5. So right now, Ocon, Magnussen, Schumacher, Gasly, Latifi, and Albon are in danger. Well, actually not Albon. Albon is already done. But yellow flags on first and second sectors. Somebody might have spun out there on the barrier on the middle between the first and second sectors of the track. Let's hope that the yellow flag is cleared up now. Zhou and Yu improves up into P1 into P5 as we get a green flag. P1 now for Lando Norris as he goes faster than Carlos Sainz. As Charles Leclerc now improves on his time by 0.6 of a second, improves on Norris's time, and then Carlos Sainz goes second fastest right behind his teammate. And yeah, Gasly up into P9. As I said, guys, track evolution is super crucial here. Tsunoda up into P7. Magnussen is heavily improving up into P6. He goes with the Haas. And Gotifi hasn't set a time so far. Gotifi hasn't set a time. But yeah, the Haases were looking strong in FP1. Okay, so what happened? That was okay. So that was Gotifi. Gotifi spun it on the track. Not the first time that we've seen that. And then he spun again. Yep. He spun twice. That's what happened. So Zhou and Yu goes across the line now to improve 2 positions, and up into P5 he goes. Right now we have Bottas, Ocon, Schumacher, Latifi, and Albon there on the elimination zone. Bottas is improving on his first sector time as the track is cooling down, actually. We've just been told the track is cooling down, so that might just affect the times as 2.3 tenths improved on Vettel's time. Bottas, Schumacher is also improving on Vettel's time. Alonso is improving on his previous time, is getting closer to Leclerc. He's now 2 tenths behind on the second sector partial time. So let's see, across the line, they go with 2 minutes left of qualifying. Bottas up into P9. Vettel is down in the elimination zone. Mick Schumacher, P14. Russell is now on P15 as Hamilton is on the elimination zone. Alonso goes up into P5. And his teammate Ocon is right now the last of the runners, the last of the qualified drivers, pretty much. Latifi just at a time which was 1.7 seconds slower than Vettel. It's almost 4 seconds slower than Leclerc, and Ocon has to get a move on there. But Ocon is in the pits. He's not gonna make it through. Apparently he's got some issues or something, but that's not something you want to see if you're Ocon there, out of qualifying on the first session. Yeah, Alpine, some heavy pretty much every team other than Ferrari has had some heavy reliability issues all throughout the year. And Mercedes also haven't had reliability issues. They're just slow. But Sainz just improved on his time to set himself P1. Gasly up into P9 as well. Tsunoda up into P7. Gasly down into P10 now. Magnussen up into P3. Very fast, the Haas driver. Kevin Magnussen improves up into the 3rd position here in the first part of qualifying as we have 30 seconds remaining. Hamilton is now on P16. Is he going to get through to the second part of qualifying? Ricciardo goes P3, 3rd fastest overall. Russell and Hamilton both improving on their times. Is it going to be enough though? Is there going to be Verstappen P1 right now? 1/100th of a second faster. Hamilton improves slightly though, P13. That's all he can manage. Zhou goes for fastest, and Russell is the next one across the line. P11 for him, pushing Schumacher down. Is Schumacher on an outlap as we see the checkered flag, and Leclerc comes across the line to go fastest of the session. P1 across the line. Checkered flag there for Q1. Leclerc is clear, Verstappen is clear, Sainz is clear. Let's see, we still have some drivers out there running. Bottas is improving heavily on his time. He is now P12. Norris across the line, P7 for him. Sainz comes into the pits, and that is Schumacher, who is on a vital position. P16 for him, improving on the first and the second sector. He has to get out of qualifying of Q1, and he has to improve on his time. P9 for Bottas as he comes across the line. Mick Schumacher gonna be coming across the line now. P16, how good can he do? P10, that is Stroll down and out of qualifying as of now. Vettel up into P8, dropping Hamilton is out. Hamilton is out. Stroll P8 as well. That is Perez also out of qualifying. Alonso up 2 positions in front of the 2 Aston Martins as Perez goes 5th fastest. So Russell, Hamilton up into P14. This is not over. Checker flag has been flown, but this is not over. Has been waved, not flown, but 18 fastest for Latifi as Russell improves on his time. P12 for him. So by the skin of his teeth, Hamilton manages to make it through to P15. into Q2. So the guys that are out are both Alpha Tauris, who were the pretty much first guys to set times on these when the checkered flag came out, and Tsunoda is out by 4 thousandths of a second. So just barely managed to Hamilton barely managed to make it through into Q2 with Gasly out of qualifying, same as Latifi and Ocon, who couldn't manage to make it through, couldn't manage to make it out of the garage. I don't know what really happened there. We'll have to wait and see what's the verdict there. What's happening with the Alpine of Esteban Ocon, who finally had some reliability issues. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, that is good. So right now, yeah, Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Zhou, Perez, Ricardo, Magnussen, Norris, Alonso, Stroll, Vettel, Russell, Bottas, Mick Schumacher, and Lewis Hamilton are through to Q2 with Tsunoda, Gasly, Latifi, Ocon, and Albon out of this session of qualifying for tomorrow's sprint qualifying for the Imola Grand Prix. The names just keep getting longer and longer. It should be easier. Both Astons in Q2. Yeah, that I wasn't expecting. Definitely wasn't expecting. Zhou has found something in this track. Oh, definitely he has. I never underestimated Zhou, and yeah, right now he seems to be one fast driver. My head is killing me. I have a big headache now. Might take this break to perhaps get a pill, get some ibuprofen. Yeah, fuck it. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm back. Massive porpoising. Yeah, definitely. That Mercedes is bouncing everywhere. That's gonna bring some serious issues to when it comes to race day and stuff. There we go. Pill was taken. The happy pills. Yeah, ibuprofen is a happy pill. All right, so just a few minutes, sorry, until the start of the second part of qualifying Q2, where the bottom 5 drivers will once again be eliminated from the session. Yeah, I'm seeing more and more sketchy sponsors on the cars. It's really weird, really weird. McLaren doing better than Ferrari. No. Why would you say that? No. Joe is taking pole today, says Travis Wenner home. I don't know if pole, but yeah, definitely it's gonna be an interesting race. Haas has a new sponsor. It's actually not a new sponsor. It's Haas, but Haas have a new plant in Europe for their CNC machining and their tools and everything to manufacture them. So that is what's new. That's the new sponsor. Imagine owning a house there. You can watch the race from the balcony. Yeah, that's insane. I thought Joe was nothing else but a paid driver. He proves me wrong. Yeah, there are many drivers that come in with money but are not paid drivers, and I think Joe was one of them. Money is a good incentive to keep him on the car, but I don't think it's the sole reason. It's not like the guy that just left Haas a few months ago. I think it's much different than that. I think it's much like, say, Checo Perez, who came in with a ton of money from Carlos Slim, but it's not because he's a paid driver and has no talent. The complete opposite, actually. I think it's a good compliment, a complimentary complimentary gift, let's say, for the team that decides to hire them. Ocon Team Radio. Let's see what happened there. Okay, so Crofty spoke all over that. Okay, so Ocon had some issues there. Let's see if I can hear it again. That is us done. Okay, that's an issue that's not new. Okay, so that's what they just said at Alpine. So an engine issue apparently for Alpine once again. So the drivers are already out on the circuit. Yes, Carlos Sainz is the first driver out on the track who has been told to do one extra out lap before the timed lap there. Lewis Hamilton is having some issues getting the wheel covers off. The tire blankets, not the wheel covers, tire blankets. You know what I mean. And yeah, he's coming out of the pit box now. George Russell as well. It is really cold right now. It is. I'm gonna get some soup afterwards. Yes. Yes, definitely. Leclerc radio. Oh, one time lap before the rain. Holy. Okay, so rain is coming. So cars need to go now. Oh shit, so that's what's happening. It's not that the rain is okay, so rain is coming, guys. Rain is coming. Damn. Okay, so we need to get it done and get it done quick. Is it raining? Not yet, but apparently it is gonna come after one timed lap. We have 30 minutes of qualifying. Carlos Sainz is on P1 right now. Well, he's leading the pack is what I meant to say. He comes across the line to start his timed lap. Goes across turn 2, into turn 3, through to turn 4. There we go. Little bit of porpoising into turn 5. Nice apex into turn 6, going a little bit wide. Turn 7, they go. Not using any apex whatsoever, getting a wide exit there. Turn 8, a slight bend. They try and take it as best as they can. Into turn 9, close in, close out. Turn 10, 11, the bend of 12. But yeah, they just said, okay, so purple second sector, not much better than what he managed in Q1, apparently. Green first, purple second sector. That may be Leclerc who's got the purple first sector. There wouldn't be surprised in the slightest as Sainz comes across the final 2 corners. And across the line, 118.9 for Carlos Sainz, 118.990. So pretty much a 119. So a 120.9 for Mick Schumacher. That was not a good time, almost 2 seconds down on Carlos. Lando Norris goes 0.3 of a second down on Carlos Sainz's time as Vettel slots in between Schumacher and Norris with a 9-second adrift lap. Let's see, Zhou goes slower than Schumacher as Bottas goes faster than Schumacher. Verstappen is gonna come across the line as Alonso goes third fastest. Verstappen goes fastest overall as of now. Yeah, if it starts raining, this is it. These are the times. So that's why everyone's rushing now. P5 for Kevin Magnussen. As Russell is Leclerc P4. Russell is gonna come across the line now. He's behind Perez and behind Stroll. Let's see. Perez goes P4, Stroll goes P13, Russell P10, Hamilton P12, P10 and P12 for Mercedes as they get promoted down, actually demoted, as Ricardo goes P9 with a yellow flag on the third sector. Oh, that is one of the Ferraris. That is Carlos Sainz. Oh, once again, Carlos Sainz is out. My God, Carlos. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it for the second part of qualifying. 10 minutes left to go, but the rain is coming and we have a red flag. So I don't think times are going to be improved upon much or at all here. So it's safe to say that we have Russell, Schumacher, Hamilton, Zhou, and Stroll out of qualifying. Another problem for Carlos. Big crash? No, just a broken suspension arm, but still, I mean, he's out of qualifying, that's for sure. Yeah, so he just got a new contract, a 2-year deal with Ferrari once again. So he doubled up his contract and oh yeah, he got some air and then he lost it. Let's see a replay. Yeah, bit sketchy there. Yeah, bit sketchy on one of the corners, and then he just lost it for the other one. Lost the rear, went straight out into the barrier. Yeah, lost the rear. This is definitely not good. Not good whatsoever for Carlos. It wasn't a big crash. No, it wasn't. But yeah. The whole country of Spain is cursed in Formula One. He's on the little bike now, on the scooter. Going back to the pit lane as let me go. Yeah, now I can go on board with the car and see what the recovery process is like we always do here. Okay, car is already being lifted. Doesn't seem like there's going to be any fixing needed for the tire barriers, the walls, whatever. Only some BWT branding has become a bit broken. But other than that, I think it's all fine here, all things considered. And that this will be a swift red flag once again. What happened to the smooth operator? He lost the rear. Hello, Supermax. How are you, dude? He lost the rear going into turn 13, I think. And yeah, went straight into the wall once again. So another issue, another weekend, another issue for, unfortunately, for Carlos Sainz. How's the car? Broken front left suspension. So that's for sure out of qualifying. But for tomorrow, it's gonna be fine. Most definitely. They just need a few hours of working, and the car will be fine. Continue, or this is the end of Q2, guys. No, the session will continue. The session will go on once the car is recovered with 10 minutes, over 10 minutes left to go. But the thing is, it's probably gonna rain now. Rain is imminent, and if it starts raining, the times on the track will not improve. So yeah, pretty much it's as if the session was red flagged and done and dusted with, because yeah, it's not going to improve. 10 minutes left to go to qualifying. They're just going to run out probably. Yeah, so the car is completely out of the circuit now. Yeah, so we will get back going again in any minute now. Race will resume in 4 minutes. Yeah, good. Just as I expected. Well, he may get through to Q3. I mean, with this time. Yep. So rain has already started. People are getting their umbrellas and their raincoats and stuff. So rain is falling. So that is pretty much the Q2 times frozen. Russell's not going to improve. Schumacher's not going to improve. Hamilton's not going to improve. Zhou's not going to improve. And Stroll's not going to improve. And that is a great, great, great shame because Zhou was doing an amazing weekend. It could have been a lot higher up, but unfortunately, he is probably going to go out in P14. So I saw Supermax message up there. I wanted an Alonso pole, to be frank, or a Carlos win on Sunday for his new contract. Yeah, I think we all did, but gonna have to continue waiting. Yeah, rain is here. 100% rain is here. Why isn't the circuit map working? I don't know. Downpours, squeeps. Yeah, Q2 ended. It says Supta. Yeah, pretty much Q2 ended. It's impossible to improve the time set on a dry track on a wet track. It's pretty much impossible. Yeah, we are just seeing the dry line is gone. The track is now getting wetter by the second, as we have 2 minutes until the session is resumed. Lewis unlucky with rain. Yeah, I mean, at least he will be saved some shame of not being able to get through to Q3 on pure pace. But yeah, I think those times are it, unfortunately, and I think that's pretty much it. Joe was super unlucky. Yes, he was. He's got a lot more pace to give. But I don't think anyone's gonna come out. 1 minute left to go. Yeah, we're now seeing Alpine take the wheels off Fernando's car. I don't think it's worth it to go out and do another lap, but they're gonna do it anyway. What's Carlos's position? Right now he's P2. Does that mean that Vettel will be in Q3? Yes, yes, that means exactly that. And Carlos will as well, probably. And yeah, Q2 is well underway and no one's coming out. Yep, no one's coming out. They're probably prepping the car for Q3 already. Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense to go out now. So a gearbox issue for Ocon. Gearbox issue confirmed. So this is just probably going to be 10 minutes of us waiting here until the time runs out. No one is coming out. Pit exit is open. I heard Horner wants an investigation into Leclerc, something about extra porpoises in the trunk giving them an advantage over Red Bull. Uh, arrive now. What happened? We had a brief red flag due to Carlos Sainz spinning out and crashing into the wall. But in the meantime, while the car was being recovered, it started raining. So the times are not going to be possible to be improved upon pretty much. I mean, no time is going to be better than the one that has been set on dry tires. The only one who might go out is Stroll because his time is 9 seconds slower than it was before. Sorry, slower than Verstappen's time. So that might actually be some room for improvement, even though I don't think he'll bet slower than faster, sorry, than Joe, but perhaps they might give it a try. Other than that, yeah, I don't really see anyone coming out as making any sense whatsoever. It is not possible to go faster on the rain than it is to go on the dry. Will Carlos race? Definitely, yes. Can Carlos race now? He will race tomorrow. How many crashes do you think Latifi will have this year? I think the Nutella guy, man. This year, I like the Nutella man guy. He gets trolled a lot. Yes, I think. How many races do we have this year? 23. I think he will get 23 crashes. So he will, yeah, he will crash 23 times. No car on track. Yeah, no car on track. And as I said, no wheels, even no tires on the car. So we are going to wait out the 7 minutes. That's probably most certainly going to be it. Sprint race is tomorrow. Yes, sprint race is tomorrow. I see a wolf dancing. Yeah, and that is not Toto Wolf. Toto Wolf is not going to be dancing because both of his drivers are out in Q2. I think that wasn't a wolf. I think that was a lion because he's orange. That is Max Verstappen's color. So yeah. No Mercedes in Q3. God damn. This qualify for sprint? Yes, this is the qualifying for the sprint race which will take place tomorrow. Same time. Did any car come out to do Q2? No, not yet. Is it live on TV in the US? Probably, yeah. Probably. I mean, that's all I can tell you pretty much. I got a question. If this year we have a new champion, will Max lose the number one or no? Yes, of course. It's only for the reigning champion. Next year, if say, I don't know, to say a name, if Perez wins the championship this season, next year Max will have to use the number 33, seen as the only driver who has the choice to use the number one is going to be Perez. Is the Mercedes still sandbagging? I don't think so. Mercedes engine kind of fell off. Not kind of, really did fall off. Oh, thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Can you please explain the sprint race again? Says Nightmare Gaming. Yes, I can explain the sprint race again. Don't yell at me. I'm gonna cry if you yell at me. Please don't yell at me. Okay. Um, so today we have a qualifying session, same as every other weekend. 3 sessions to determine the order of the 20 drivers. Tomorrow we will get a 100-kilometer, and in this case 21 lap race around Imola, which will decide the grid. The finishing order will decide the grid for Sunday's race, and points will be awarded from P1 to P8, with P1 getting 8 points and P8 getting 1 point. And that is pretty much it. I yell at you. No, don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Sainz will start 15th. No, Sainz will start 10th. Don't forget, even though we crashed, he did set a time, and he is most definitely through to Q3. Have you played Halo? Of course I have played Halo. Halo Reach is my favorite of the Halos, followed by Halo 2, then Halo 3, then Halo CE, and I haven't played ODST, and I haven't played the new one, Infinite, yet. I mean, I have nowhere to play it on. But yeah, Halo Reach is the best Halo. No way you can convince me otherwise. You should play ODST. I think I should play ODST. Thing is, I have to. Actually, I have to buy the DLC. For the Xbox One, the OG Xbox One. That's the one I have, and I mean it's a hassle. I mean, I don't really. I should play ODST. I know Halo 3 ODST is been revered as one of the best ones as well. But I honestly think it's so that is Stroll coming out. Yeah, just as I predicted. Hey, oh, that is Vettel actually. No, that is Vettel. What is Vettel doing out there? Why? Is he gonna crash on purpose? Okay, so yeah, Vettel is out on the track. Don't play Infinite for the multiplayer. Oh no, I don't like Halo multiplayer. Yeah, that's a very weird take, but I rather play the actual game. It's very bad. Only campaign is good. Halo 5 was yeah. Oh, I completely forgot about Halo 4 and Halo 5. Yeah. So Halo 4 was a dumpster fire. I played it. It wasn't Halo. I was, but it wasn't Halo, definitely. And then Halo 5, I didn't even bother. Oh, I definitely didn't even bother. Not worth it to even start playing that piece of work. So with Q2 coming to an end pretty soon, let's do a quick reminder for you guys to check Planet F1. Planet F1 can be your source, should be your source for all everything F1. You should check the latest news on Planet F1 and give them and tell them we sent you. Yeah, I follow them. I follow them on Twitter, and they have really funny memes, and they have really good info, and they have a lot of videos and stuff. And yeah, it's actually a really good site. And a Twitter page, whatever you whatever you wanna interact with them. Toto is screaming at Lewis now. Vettel's P8. I don't know what he plans on doing now. He is 5.5 seconds lower now. Perhaps he's doing a reconnaissance lap to see if it's okay to go on the dryer compound for the next. Session, I honestly have no idea. Leclerc has come into the pits and Vettel is doing a lap. Hamilton is out then. Yeah. So Russell, Schumacher, Hamilton, Zhou, and are all out of this session. So no Mercedes in Q3 for the first time in many years. I think since 2013. Sorry, I had to burp. Toto is screaming. Yeah, Toto is screaming. But yeah, checkered flag is out and Russell is out of his car. Yeah, both Mercedes are out of qualifying. Yeah, it's already 10 seconds lower than Verstappen's lap time. I think that's just to get some extra camera time or something. I don't know, to get some extra running. I have no idea. 18 seconds low, 18 seconds lower than Verstappen. You guys know what I was gonna say there. Than Verstappen's time, Vettel. Damn. Carlos will be in Q3 or no? His car will get through Q3. He will not take part in it. No, Rain God, no, that was so not right. Okay. That is Checo out on the track as well. Why? Yeah, so there are a few cars out on this circuit. I don't know what for, to be completely honest. You need to reinstate the Q1. That's boy the Q hashtag boy the Q2. I was out for 5 minutes. What happened? Absolutely nothing. For some reason, there are some cars on the circuit. Don't know what for, but apparently there are. I mean, there should be a reason. I mean, there's got to be a reason. People wouldn't just be thrown out to the track with no reason whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, I don't see it. Perhaps it is to see if they can run the inters for Q3. I don't know. So Verstappen, Sainz, Norris, Perez, Leclerc, Alonso, Magnussen, Vettel, and Ricardo through to Q3. So we have 2 Red Bulls, 2 McLarens, 2 Ferraris. That is an Aston Martin, a Haas, and an Alpine there as well in the mix. Guess they're out to gather data in the wet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but that's the only explanation that makes sense pretty much. So just to see the track conditioning. Yeah, perhaps. This car seems less tolerant in wet weather conditions. Yeah, they seem much slower. Leclerc, rainy season. What happened to Carlos? He lost the rear and crashed into the wall. Haas is better than Mercedes. We just found that out. Yeah, and Aston Martin is better than Mercedes. Kidding, guys. I'm kidding. God damn. Sebastian Vettel, yeah. So he's fitting new brake drums. I don't know what the name for those are. It's the brake that covers pretty much. Will there be another quali tomorrow? Yes, there will be sprint qualifying, which will decide the order for the race. Told you not to scream at me, dude. I really don't like it. Carlos won't take part in Q3. No, guys. Carlos won't take part in Q3. Unless they have managed to fix the car, which I really doubt. But I mean, if they have, that's good for Carlos. But I really don't see that happening. Okay, Ryan, what else going? You please stop screaming at me. I don't like the big wheels. I do very much. and Williams had the greatest opportunity to improve this year, but they did it. But they did take. But they. Oh, I think you meant they didn't take it. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, everyone else improved. That's the problem. Only reason Max is there is because of money. Did you see the number in front of him, the number one? I think that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about that. When is Q3 starting? Any second now. Mercedes in Q3 streak went back to Japón 2012. Went back to Japón 2012. So all the way back from that is 10 years. That is a 20-year streak between Japón and Imola. Still heavy raining, still moderate raining, I think. It's just very, very mild raining, but yeah, it's enough to wet the track. Dude, stop screaming at me. And Nightmare Gaming, stop screaming at me. I'm not gonna answer you anymore. I don't like it. I don't like it when you scream at me. Japón. Yeah, that's what the message said. I mean, it didn't say Japan, it said Japón. So I said Japón. Just want you to notice my question. What did you say? Didn't see it. Oh, I'm not screaming. I'm just kidding. Okay. No, but the guy that is screaming is the Nightmare Gaming's guy. I'm just listening to the background commentary there on Disorganized, and it's the most Italian thing ever. Oops, this isn't wrestling chat. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but yeah, this isn't. Uh, hey, I like this channel so much. You deserve more subs. Yeah, probably Racing Statistics deserves more subs. The Sunday race is decided by the sprint race. We're qualifying. Yeah, decides the sprint race. No, it's because he has the lion money. Didn't you know he's a paid driver? He brought in his number one. Yeah, pretty much. So Q3 is underway already, pretty much. Q3 is about to start. Q3 is about to start. Nothing going on yet. Who do you think will come on top at the end of 2022, Ferrari or Red Bull? It's going to be a tough one for Red Bull if they want to challenge Ferrari for the championship battle, but it's all in the reliability, I think. If they can nail the reliability down, I think Red Bull can nail it down. Can get the constructors in the end. Okay, so Q3 is underway. Alonso is the first car out with Bottas behind, and that is Magnussen. Behind them, we have Leclerc, we have Perez, and we have Stroll. Oh, no, that is not Stroll. That is Vettel. Vettel. Imagine Seb pulls a 2008 Monza over on Imola. Hashtag doubt. McLaren looking like the fourth best team right now. What a turnaround. I think Alpine look like the fourth best team right now. They're managing to get it together. Are they on soft or wet? I can't quite see. We are right now on the helicopter view. So once they get closer, I think that's the enters. I think they're on the enters. Yeah, that's the enters definitely on Leclerc's car, at least. And that's some rain there. The truck is much drier than I thought, says Leclerc. But it's definitely not dry enough for softs. Um, Max Verstappen, did he have some problems there with the curb? Yeah, he almost lost the rear there for a second. The most sarcastic commentary, and I love it. Who, me? Do you play any game? Yeah, right now I just finished playing Super Hot Mind Control Delete. Was very good. Now I'm playing Inside. So the first driver to be setting a lap time right now. We're on board with Leclerc, but he's not the first driver to set a lap time right now. That is going to be Alonso, I think. That was the first one to come out. I think it's still out on the circuit. A green first sector. Yes, that is Alonso in front. Had a bit of a problem there in the same chicane as Ocon had when he went wide in Q1. They are an interslicks. Red flag? Why? Is it a red flag? Really? Oh, fuck. I was just on the. Oh, yeah. I don't think there's going to be a red flag. That might be. I mean, if Magnussen can keep it together. Yeah, it's a red flag. Okay, fuck it. I just want to go to have lunch, dude. I just want to go have lunch. Is that too much to ask for? Oh, Magnussen is getting the car out. Is he? He's managing to. He has to engage reverse, and that is very tricky. Yes, he's got it. He's got reverse, and I think he can go on. I think he can continue. Yes, he can. Okay, so red flag is done now. He should be able to rejoin the circuit now. Yep, and that is Kevin Magnussen back on the circuit, and the red flag is going to be lifted soon. Like literally any second now. He's going to get back to the pits probably. Alonso wasn't a good lap. Okay, so green flag again. Yeah, I think so, yes. Yeah, so he just managed to. Ooh, he just managed to get it out. Damn, that replay is insane. Yeah, so he just managed to. When the car was stopping, he accelerated a little bit to get out of the gravel into the asphalt, and that's what saved it for him. Damn, that was a good move. Yay! The Haas team are very happy. So session will resume in 4 minutes. Everyone's coming back in because everyone has to come back in, and then session will resume in just a few minutes. People will get some new tires, and that's going to be it. Breaking news: Verstappen in trouble due to doping violation. No, definitely not true. Why is the map not working? I got no idea. Does this mean Carlos could start in the sprint in P10 or P11 because of the rain? Not bad. Yeah, not bad indeed. Why the red flag? Because Magnussen spun for a little bit but managed to save it, so he's now gonna get back in the race. Oh damn, the Ferrari was really bouncing there a lot. Say my name. No, Dr. Manhattan, I will not say your name. But guys, don't forget that Mercedes are gonna get through to Q3 because the team don't make mistakes. Remember, Mercedes don't make mistakes. Okay, so that is Alonso once again at the front of the queue. Say my name. No, I won't say your name, Tom James. I will not say your name. Do you like banana? Oh yes, I very like much banana. Oh, Kimoa flag. Yeah, Kimoa cap. I have the same one. Hey. Um guys, by the way, if you're new here, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Ryan F1. The link should be in the description. Channel is dead. I mean, but I still will upload stuff from time to time. And there's a back catalog of a lot of amazing stuff that no one managed to watch because no one even cares about it. But I do care about it because I put a lot of effort into it and it's really fucking good. So if you like Formula One, you should check it out because it's a lot of time and it's really good content that people just decide not to watch because it's not clickbait and the algorithm doesn't promote it. So I'm done. So yeah, the red flag is out and qualifying is underway. 8 minutes left to go. Mercedes don't make mistakes as Supermax. Of course, Mercedes, this is all part of the plan. You know, tomorrow they're going to get P1 and P2 because Mercedes don't make mistakes. Swore. Yes, I swore. You have a problem with that? What did I miss? I had internet trouble. Nothing really. Nothing really happened. I mean, we just had a temporary red flag for something that was a non-issue. So we're back racing again. No one is out. Heard you are replacing Crofty for the next 2-year contract. Yeah, hopefully. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna stay here though. This is good. This is good. Are we going to start Q3 already? Yeah, Q3 is well underway, guy. We have 7 minutes left to go. Let's see. So it's gonna be an extra warm-up lap there. So we're following Fernando Alonso now on the onboard. That is good. That is always good because Fernando Alonso is good. It's a good thing. It's a good soul. So yeah, the curves, yeah, they are the track is slippery and it shows. Let's see. Across the first sector, it's drying up, but it's not enough. Purple first sector for Fernando. Purple first sector. Everyone is an inters. Everyone is an inters. Oh, he spun it a little bit. Yeah, he lost it a little bit. He is out of the circuit, but he's not crashed. So let's see if he can get another lap in. 6 minutes left to go. Magnussen, purple second sector. Who spun? Alonso lost it a little bit, but managed to reel it back together. Norris is on course for a fastest lap with a purple second sector. Kevin Magnussen P1 right now. Alonso P2. Bottas. Alonso did not set a time. Bottas P2. Norris P1. Yeah, Alonso's 12 seconds down, so that's an invalid lap. So Vettel across the line. So Perez goes slowest. Vettel gonna go across the line now. Faster than Perez. So there is right now Norris, Magnussen, Bottas, and Verstappen, and Perez behind with Ricardo going fastest. Perez also, I would say, is an invalid lap since it's 2.5 seconds lower than Ricardo's time. So it's Ricardo, Norris, Magnussen, Bottas, and Vettel with Leclerc coming across the line now 1 second faster than Ricardo. That is insane. That is insane. Verstappen across the line, second fastest. Sainz is not going to get a time in. So yeah, let's see how the order shuffles with 4.5 minutes left to go. Yeah, the deleted times for Alonso and Perez for exceeding track limits. So pretty much what I said. The laps were invalid and they just been confirmed as invalid pretty much. So Alonso is going to start right now on another fast lap. Kevin Magnussen improves up into P3. Verstappen with a purple first sector. Alonso goes fourth fastest. Norris P3. Norris goes faster than Magnussen and Alonso. Verstappen has a purple first sector as Perez improves up 2 positions into P7. Yellow flag on the third sector. I repeat, yellow flag on the third sector. Is that Verstappen? I think that's Bottas. Bottas stopped on the side of the track. Yeah, that was going to be good enough for pole, definitely. Purple first sector. Oh, he actually managed to still do it. Fastest overall. But yeah, he had to back off there. Bottas is out of the session. Another red flag. The third. Is this the fourth red flag? So let's recount. Yeah, fourth red flag. We had Albon, Carlos, Magnussen, and this is the fucking fourth red flag, dude. I'm hungry. Another one. Yeah, fucking 4 red flags, dude. 4 red flags. Why red? Because Bottas stopped on the side of the track. I hate red flags. I hate red flags too. Eat some bread dipped in water. I'd rather not. So as things stand, where there's gonna be just like it's gonna be pretty much a shootout for pole position. Now it's gonna be one lap, and that's gonna be it. Right now, we have Verstappen in front of Leclerc, then Norris and Magnussen on the second row, Alonso and Ricardo on the third, then Perez and Bottas on the fourth, and Vettel and Sainz on the fifth. Do you get points for the sprint? Yes, you will get 1 to 8 points depending on your position. P8 gets 1 point, P1 gets 8 points. What happened to Sainz? He spun. Carlos crashed. Yeah, pretty much. And that is Bottas's car being well surrounded by marshals, not being towed yet. Being towed very shortly. Is it going to rain Saturday and Sunday too? Tomorrow it's not. It's probably not going to rain tomorrow. And on Sunday there's a chance of rain. Yes, sporadic thunderstorms. I think it was. Why the red flag? Bottas's car stopped. Will Bottas race? Yes, probably. The race is tomorrow, guys. They have time to fix the car until tomorrow. What quality is this? Qualifying. Will Q3 still continue? Probably yes. They will get a time to do one more lap. Oh damn. Hold on. Yep, there we go. Yeah. So red flag is still there. I am hungry indeed. Yes, I am very hungry, but I'll have to wait until the end of qualifying. If I were an actual commentator, I will have like a bag of chips. You would be hearing like really new like commentary as always, and then suddenly me eating chips because I would be able to do so because I would be able to afford it because I would have a co-commentator that could go like and commentate while I eat chips. No chips for me today though. Put your mic off and eat now. No, dude, I gotta go make lunch. It's a whole ordeal. I thought like, yeah, it's going to be 40, 50 minutes of qualifying. It's going to be fine. No, it's been an hour and a half. So is the case here. So is the case. What's your opinion on Japón? What, as a country? It's pretty chill. You can eat chips. Yeah, I don't have any chips. So 3 minutes left to go to this session, guys. Red flag will be lifted any second now, I bet. Let me go on board with Bottas. Okay, so the camera's already been covered, apparently. Do constructors score points in sprint? That is a very good question. I do not have the answer for. Yeah, I have no idea, honestly. Can you see me, sir? Yes, I can, Mark. Yes, I can. We're answering dumb questions, but know how much time left, because no one asked how much time is left, and the session is red flagged, so it's frozen. You know what would be nice? Chips and salsa. Oh yes. Oh yes, that would be nice. Oh yes, that would be really nice. Um so right now we have Verstappen leading for Verstappen in P1, provisional P1. Leclerc in P2, Norris, Magnus and Alonso, Ricardo, Perez, Bottas, Vettel, and Sainz in P10. That is pretty much it. Still under red flag, so no, nothing new to tell you, to fill you guys in on. Is qualifying over? No, not yet. Still have 3 minutes left. Pringles. Oh yes, Pringles. Yes, the constructors do get points, just like in the main race. Okay. That is good to know. That is good to know. Yeah, I honestly had no idea. Because the fastest lap point is only for the driver. So perhaps that was still the case here. I don't know. I don't know. I had no idea. So it's good to know that. Okay. So the Bottas's car is up on the truck, and the truck is going to be driven out now of the circuit. So yeah. Alex Wessling says Deutschland. Why the red flag? Because Bottas's car stopped. Can you say hi to Germany? Hallo Deutschland. Wie geht es dir? Are you fasting? Please tell me you're not listening. No, I'm not fasting. I'm just haven't eaten since the morning. Can you say hi to Germany? I just did. Hey, what do you do to bring out another red flag? It's physically not possible for them to bring out another red flag, and if they do, their session's gonna be this is gonna end. So it's just gonna end. It's not gonna resume. So that's gonna be it if there's another red flag. Good, dear. Sehr gut. I am fine. How are you? I am good. Okay, so session will resume in just a few minutes, and we will get done with this qualifying session, as it is raining now. It is raining again. I had stopped raining, but it's raining again now. Ryan, Imola or Monaco? Imola, 100%. Yeah, Imola. How much time left until the restart of the session? 35, 36, 37, 38. So 3 minutes until the restart of the session, and then another 3 minutes until the end of qualifying. It is rain now. I think it's wet weather tire raining now. So let's hope that the tires are gonna be enough now. That the times are gonna be able to improve. But yeah, That is a lot of drivers coming out. That is reigning world champion Max in front of Perez, in front of Alonso. Those 4 drivers are already waiting to improve lap times. Session will resume in under 2 minutes. Can you speak Deutsch? Spreche etwas Deutsch, nicht mehr. Say, ich mag Pommes. I like apples, but Pommes is apples in French. So, right? Yeah, Pommes is apple in French, or is it potato? It's one of those two. Or is Pommes apple? How do you say apple in German? Is it that? Apple in German. Oh, Apfel. Yeah, of course, it's Apfel. My God. Yeah, okay, so we are gonna get green flag now. Oh, sound glitched again. Sorry. Yeah, Apfel. I forgot. And potato is Kartoffel. I don't know why it's a completely super basic and easy word, but I got mixed up with my languages. Pomme is in French, if I'm not mistaken. Hola, cara de bola. Who you call him ball face, dude? Gonna beat you up. You can hang around here, just get on with it. Sergio Perez gets stalled because yeah, time is running out. 3 minutes left to go. Session will resume now. Actually, session should resume now. Come on. It's already past that time. Yeah, session will resume, but it hasn't resumed yet. Why hasn't it? Because it's already past that time. Okay, green flag. There we go. Oh, that was impeding there. Max Verstappen's not letting the Ferrari pass. Yeah, so that is Verstappen trying to well, actually, Verstappen, yeah, trying to impede Leclerc for him not to be able to get a good lap or something. I don't know. He's weaving right now. Grüne Flagge, yeah, grüne Flagge. Green flag, by the way. Try to pass Verstappen if you can. Charles just got told. There's one light missing from the back of Leclerc's car, by the way. Since the drivers are starting to get hungry too, yeah, pretty much. Can I say hi in Romanian? No, I cannot. Yeah, Max, so was he just stood there? Let's see, Verstappen, I have no grip, mate. Verstappen might be coming in though then. 1 minute left to go, 1 minute 30 left to go to qualifying. I said this perhaps may have been wet weather tire conditions. So 1 minute and a half left. Does Max get a penalty? I don't think so. So let's see. Has P4 would be a dream. Definitely would. And I don't think times are gonna be much improved on this run. Everyone's gonna try. Oh, yellow flags on sector 2 already. That is Lando Norris who has spun. Oh yeah, I don't think that's gonna be able to get it back. I think that's it. Norris is stopped. Yeah, Norris is out. And that is going to be it for qualifying. Session is not going to resume. So that is the very anticlimactic end. We waited for 20 minutes. just to get the complete same result. So Verstappen is going to start tomorrow's sprint race from pole position alongside Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, and Kevin Magnussen will be on P4. Magnussen P4, that is insane for them. Alonso P5, Ricardo P6, Perez from all the way down P7, Bottas P8. An amazing result for Sebastian Vettel, who will be on P9, and Carlos Sainz will be on P10. Now, thank you all so much for watching the stream. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. If you like my commentary, whatever, you can go and subscribe to my channel, watch some videos there if you want. Of course, don't forget to check out Planet F1 for all your F1 news needs. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all tomorrow. I'm gonna go eat now. Bye.